Alright, so today's guide failed part B. Let me show you guys part B. Very easy. You start with the mirrors, then you do the mirror bracket. After that, you talk about the glass and the window. You talk about your handle, your driver handle, and the handle to open the door. The door has no major damage as well, right? Once you open it, talk about your rubber seal, your 100% rubber seal. After that, your inside driver handle, which is this guy. And then you go right here, talk about your hinges and mounting bolts. Your inside handle to open and close the door. Then from there, you go right to the steps. After the steps, the mounting bolts, the straps, the fuel tank, properly mounted right to the frame, the mounting bolts. On top you got some wire harness, some fuel lines, you got the fuel cap. Underneath you're supposed to have the safety chain and rubber seal. No visible leaks from the lines, cap or fuel tank. After that is the major thing that a lot of people are missing, like today missed the battery box. You have two air tanks on the bottom. That's your air tank drain valve in the front, and then the other one's in the back. From there, the four major components underneath of the tractor or the bus or the box truck is your frame, your cross member. Remember, you have a lot of cross members. So your main frame, your cross members, your drive shaft. Remember, the drive shaft also has the U-joints that has to be greased, and the mounting bolts for them. And your exhaust, you do it from the other side, the passenger side. So remember, from part B, the major thing, the four major components: your frame, your cross members, your drive shaft, your U-joints on the drive shaft. You walk around, talk about your exhaust. After that, you do your catwalk. After that, you come here, you do your brake chamber, which is hiding behind the suspension. After you do your brake chamber, you go to the back of the chamber and do the slack adjuster and push rod. After you do that, you have your suspension system, the spring hangers, leaf spring, got the U-joints in the U-joints in the center. Sometimes you have the airbag, you have the spring hanger and the leaf springs in the front too. Sometimes you have the airbag back here, which this tractor doesn't. And you also have the shock absorber with the suspension. Then from there, you gotta go with the brake system again, with the inside of the wheel, the brake drum and the brake lining. Then the inside of the rim. Come out, put your hand in between over here. No obstructions. The rims are properly attached. The tires have proper spacing. Top of my tire, 232. The side walls, both tires. Air valve stems for both tires. Then you have your lug nuts, your axle, and finally your mud flap. That's part B of the tractor. And then from there, you're gonna do your coupling system. You come back here, you start with your airlines, apron, no space, no daylight, skid plate, release handle, pivot pin, kingpin, locking jaw, platform. So remember guys, if you want part B on our YouTube, we need 5,000 subscribers. So please like and share, and we'll put part B of the tractor and part B of the bus and part C of the trailer. All those videos are coming soon. We haven't made them as yet. But a recap on this video here on part B of the tractor. Always remember, start with the mirror. Don't forget the 4 major components underneath the frame: the cross members, the drive shaft, the exhaust. Don't forget your catwalk and your battery box, and your air tanks. Those are like common misses. And then everybody misses the 3 components behind the axle, which is, again, remember, you got your brake system. That's the first component. Then you have your suspension system, and then you have the wheel itself. After the wheel, you end it off with the axle and the mud flap. And then make sure like, share, and subscribe, and we'll put more videos.